Welcome to the new episode of Made in 48. We're really excited that we have a guest this episode, which is
The Lucky Lonely, or our two parts of The Lucky Lonely. The Lucky Lonely Bites, which we have Michael Bedard and Mr. David Bennett.
What's going on?
What are you, like a celebrity? Like, show up late?
Show up late? No, I'm just horrible with directions. I'm David Bennett.
Who are you?
I am Michael Bedard. And we are Awkward.
the premise of the show, if you don't know, is in 48 hours we have to write, record, conceptualize, shoot, edit, and release a brand new song and music video. So the 48 hours start now.
One of the most exciting things about doing this is coming here with no ideas and just freestyling and coming up with something cool. I've never played with you guys, which is even cooler. Mike and I, we play all the time and we have this thing, but it's awesome to mix it up and
just to see what the chemistry, what's gonna happen. I love it.
It's gonna be real fun.
No, what's the setup gonna be like in here?
Well, I'll set my guitar up, set drums, and then Dave will have keys.
But are we all going to be up there, or do we like to just spread out amongst the room? Or?
I can tell you, drums in this room sound better over here for some reason.
Yeah, well let's do that.
Michael has played drums for Jordan Sparks, has played in like big stadiums, and we've got him here lugging Robin's equipment around.
I think I might use some really cheesy sound on this. There's been some cool stuff happening so far.
So we met in 2004 over at a rehearsal studio in South Orange County, and played in a band called Listen for a couple of years, and then Dave went over to Colorado and then music school, and I went out on the road, and we kept on writing songs and staying in touch, and kept on wanting to do a band.
We both write all the time, so sometimes we start the process together. Sometimes one of us starts the process and then the other one comes in and shakes it up. It's never really like a set, like, let's get to the writing process. It just happens, you know? The first part, I'm not gonna count on the keys. That's gonna be for the second part where I do the walk down.
Okay.
I think I might just do like something on bass, like. Can you play the groove real quick?
Yeah, like really.
That's cool.
I really like it.
It's cool. It's good. Sounds like it's good for vocals. It's got like a nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the hardest thing in these shows so far is the lyrics, because it's like, hurry up now and write something meaningful.
Yeah. I could turn the deep
That's
on
kind of
really
the thing
quick,
too. I think
though.
if you're like hanging out with like friends, you're like, yeah.
Turn the deep on. I just
All excited.
gotta put my hair in front of my face and be like,
turn
you guys
emo.
are all conformists. My dad died when I was young, and I started writing poetry to sort of, my English teacher at the time had me write for a half hour every night without taking my pen off the page. And that's just sort of, it opened up so much because I found things I didn't know about myself just in not letting myself stop. started putting the words to different little melodies I heard in my head, and boom! Now I have 3 keyboards.
It's got to be like something where it's like it's really good, but it's really bad. It's like bad for me, but it's good. It's bad for me, but I really like the way it feels, and between two, that type of relationship.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
It's basically like you and Dave's relationship.
Yeah, it's so bad it's good.
Yeah, it's like my relationship with bacon cheeseburgers.
Yes.
They,
Bacon cheese. Bacon cheese.
He eats them, he cooks them out.
oh yeah.
So it goes intro, which is and then it goes A, B, or verse. Yeah, so A, B, and then you're on the second half of the beat.
Yeah.
A, B, and then the lift.
Yeah.
Right? And then coming out of the lift goes into the solo.
Okay.
And then coming out of that goes into the
The broken down.
just to see if it, because that makes it feel more like it's a chorus too. I don't know. And then coming out of it, then you get, and then you go in and it's like broken down bridge and you're singing that part. Then it's kind of more in,
Like it rounds a little bit.
sort of, yeah. That feels like it, right?
It's like a song.
Yeah. I just love the way it was set up like in a square, and we were all kind of at each other, and nobody held on too tight. So it just went boing, 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 and it got better and better and better, and then it was like, we felt a couple of points where it was like, time's ticking, let's get a move, let's get it, and then we'd gain from throwing it around and not holding on. It got better and better. I kept, so then we were like ahead of schedule, it seemed, and then
We were against the gun until about an hour before we had the space for recording, and but then in that last hour we kind of pulled it all together and got first take, right? The first take we did when we decided, okay, it's ready to go, let's record it, and it was the first take that was the end song.
That's how genius we are.
Right, guys? So, what's the 4 lines of the chorus?
Well,
They're changing.
they're evolving. One suggestion is.
It was take me out, the lost and found, do what you want with me, you know I'm down. Take me down, the lost and found, another round, I'll do anything. Hold me down, hold me now.
feels good.
Yeah. Take me out, the lost and found, another round, I'll do anything. Hold me now, hold me down. Take me out, the lost and found, another round, I'll do anything. Hold me down, hold me now.
Can we dim the lights? Make it all romantical. Lyrics. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out when to come in. Let's just work on that first verse, I think.
Yeah, give it a go.
We got a hot love, hurt me like a hurricane, right? Tortures and our love, and baby, you're a real Monet.
How do you get into engineering and recording?
From 5 years old, I would be DJing my brother's record collection on a turntable in our house. And from then I had a tape player and I would record different songs and try to cut them in here and there using a dual cassette player and just do all kinds of weird things with that, and got a 4-track recorder when I was in high school and would just do all that kind of thing. And just, I was always interested in it. And, you know, the first time I looked at some of these old albums, it was always my dream to be able to sit with those bands and be with them during the recording process. And I've always loved it. What is the bloody name of the song?
Lost and Found? That's good.
Lost and Found? I think that's quite...
Lost and Found, that's good.
Lost and Found. Okay. The song is called Lost and Found.
And then in parentheses, Hold Me Down.
I was kind of doing I was kind of still doing them over David's chorus, or you could wait and then do them after.
Mike, I think you sounded good with Greta.
But not David. So you're saying everyone sounds good except for David.
Well, I think it was Mike.
Can't hear.
Mike was doing the low one.
Singing the same, but just a second ago, that was me that was singing with her.
Yeah, that's what sounded good.
Okay,
Can you try it again with her?
sure.
We didn't really realize we had a chorus until we'd kind of finished it and went, oh, actually, that's an okay chorus. We were debating whether we should stick a chorus in there somewhere, but it's there.
Yeah.
It's there, so.
That is pretty cool.
Like it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I think it sounds cool.
Is that a good blend of
Yeah.
volumes? Or should the guys be louder? Or?
No, it sounded cool altogether.
Yeah, it sounds like a good blend with these on for sure.
What were your expectations of what we might achieve before we recorded, and how do you think it's turned out?
You know, I really had no idea. I mean, I've listened to your guys' albums and I've watched the other episodes, and I came into it with a certain level of anxiety. Just like I said, I always push myself, so there's always that I'm not good enough. But I think garbage in, garbage out too. And what we started with, just going into the mics, is great. And unless, I fall asleep at the board, it's going to be great.
So that's day one of Made in 48. It's a wrap.
Yay.
We got a song. Woo! You guys did good. Lucky Lonely.
We did it.
Here we are, day 2, Made in 48. And it's video day.
Video day.
But as it always happens, we kind of had some ideas on the video day 1.
Kind of, but not really. Like, I feel like the other episodes we almost totally planned out the video day 1. Whereas today we just said oh, they have an inflatable alien.
Well, so everything is centered around this huge green inflatable.
If we want to do that, but
Well, this is my thought. I love the sad alien idea. And
what's the sad alien idea?
Well, just that there's an alien and he's sad.
It could be that he's just this big, out of control thing that just wants to love somebody and is approaching people, but he kills them with his love. That kind of.
Yeah.
He can't help killing
Like
his eyes.
like the Marshmallow Man.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Or like Frankenstein.
This might work.
We're doing an interview now while you guys are doing this.
So anyway.
Stupid idea to use this alien.
What? Okay. Hey, you don't be right back.
With the video, the idea just kind of was never really fully fleshed out.
We
But
just kind of did it.
Yeah, we had an alien, some gaffer tape, a
couple ideas.
willing volunteer to wear a green suit and have an alien
I
tape.
know. David was so dedicated
It was-
and in it, and then he was
His
the
choreography.
puppeteer. He was
You were a puppeteer.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Can I get a zip?
Help him out there.
Here you go, sis.
Yeah.
You might want to hold it, turn your hand over. Yeah, because then you can pivot it like that, and then you want to think of keeping the arms straight.
That's the stuff. Oh, come on.
Dude, it feels like we should attach gaff tape around the back of his legs, dude, so he can just get it on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it. Do we need to attach him to your body somehow? Like,
Maybe.
you could strap him with a belt. I mean, he could wear a belt, right? Like, he's got, that would have to be a really big belt.
belt this big?
Well, not a belt, but like a gaff tape black, like belt would be fine, right?
On an alien, why not?
Well, I mean, aliens need to keep their
They got their own fashion sense.
exactly.
The time constraint was what made it perfect. We didn't have time to overthink things. We could just. We got the inspiration without the time to edit it, which was great. So much fun.
Leaning forward, get through the door. Oh, what would be funny is if we use the footage of the camera way up to the front door.
Dude, it's like.
I would say.
Oh man, how's that hurting? No, I'm just.
It did start off. We were gonna have a gun-toting
Yeah, so it's kind of
Yeti
silly.
in
Yeah.
there, and it was gonna be a lot
Yeah.
sillier.
There is a gator.
We brought a bunch of puppets.
Yeah.
It didn't get used.
But those puppets
We
are
brought
awesome.
a bow and arrow.
You did bring a bow and arrow.
Flowers.
Yeah.
All sorts of fun things.
Yeah.
And we just used the alien.
You're on your phone, so you don't notice him, but then you notice him. So get pretty close.
About a few feet away?
Yeah, like 4 foot away.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Every day I go for a walk, I take a picture of something interesting and send it to my daughter in North Carolina.
Ah,
Nice.
well now you
So
haven't.
this is interesting.
Yeah.
Well done.
Whew. Man, it feels so good to get some air.
Ready. We finished filming at around about 8 o'clock, and we went and had food, and now it's 9:38
PM.
p.m. and I'm starting to edit the video. Every time we do the show, we come up with a band name for the project that we've just done. So
I'm still not sure if it's a good idea to come up with a band name. It's kind of confusing, but then it's kind of fun just to come up with a band name.
yeah, we'll just give it a band
I
name.
agree. We might as well be a band for 48 hours.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So what are all the options?
Active rest.
Active
I
rest.
also like Buddha Lost and Found. I like that.
Like something before the
Buddha.
Buddha Lost and Found.
Well, Lunchbox, we came up with like Ninja Turtle Lunchbox.
The
or
Ninja
Ninjas.
Lunchbox was pretty good. Or the Lunchbox Ninjas.
Yeah.
The monkeys. We could spell it the way Arnold Schwarzenegger pronounces it.
How's that?
It's with an M-O-U-N-G
Mong.
K
Monkey.
That was good.
K-E-E-U-H-S.
Monkey.
Monkeys.
I like the flow. I think of Total Monet. No, I don't know. They're both kind
I know.
Yeah, Total Monet. Well, it makes it more our own. So.
But it's kind of cool that it's from Clueless too.
Yeah, I know.
Full Monet. Someone attractive from afar, but when you get up close, you see that
That's
said
gotta be-
person is not attractive.
That's a great little.
It's good because it's kind of
Yeah, it's like
Total
what
Monet.
is it?
it's kind of like an
Butterface or whatever.
alien too.
Yeah.
It's like
Guys, what are your thoughts?
Man, grace. Feel really, really thankful that you guys had us on to
Cool,
create
thanks.
something with you because we were watching it from episode 1,
Yep.
sitting out in the parking lot at Starbucks. Dude, we gotta do this. We gotta go.
Oh, cool. I enjoyed myself. This was fantastic.
Twas.
excited.
Yeah.
Yay!
Woo. Now we have a song.
Round of
Do.
applause.
And a vid.
48 hours ago, none of this existed. Made in 48, we write, record, conceptualize, shoot, edit, and release a new video. And this is the video. We created this band. It's called
Total Monet.
lost and